Guess who's back, back again? Sammy G's back, tell your friends. Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel I am going to be continuing on my Arrow Blu-Ray collection series. I am at part 2 of this, and before I do crack on with part 2 of this, I am going to give a couple of shout outs. The first one being to a fellow YouTuber named Tim Cole. Tim has done some amazing videos, guys. His channel is fantastic. I've known about Tim's channel for probably getting on a year now, and yeah, he's got some great content. He kindly took part in my in the threads that I started last week where I was talking about what would make a great double bill at the cinema. Thank you so much, Tim. I really do appreciate that. And there was some great choices in there, my friends, some of which I never even heard of. So I will leave a link to Tim's channel down below. I will actually leave a link to his Arrow video collection video because that was brilliant. Some amazing titles there has been brought to my attention, and some of which I definitely would want to check out in the future. And the other shout out I want to give is to another fellow YouTuber, and that is Tony at the Retro Movie Zone. I've really been enjoying Tony's Saturday vlogs every morning, kindly giving me a couple of shout outs. So I wanted to come on and give him a shout out in this video, but also just because I really have been enjoying his content as well, and he seems like such a nice chap. So thank you, Tony, for the support on the channel, and to everyone else who has been supporting my content. Really do appreciate it. So without further ado, the first thing I am going to show before I get on to part 2 of my Arrow Blu-ray collection is I picked up Once on Blu-ray in the charity shop, new and sealed for £1. Was really impressed by this film. I've only seen it the once. See what I did there? And yeah, that was about over 10 years ago, so definitely overdue a rewatch, this one. It's Glenn Hansard, and I really like him, Glenn Hansard's music. Need to get a couple of his albums on vinyl, actually. That'll be good. And yeah, it's set in Ireland. Really enjoyed this one. And yeah, to get a brand new copy of that in a charity shop for £1, really chuffed with that. So to get onto the Arrow titles for this installment in this collection series, a couple of these have come through the post literally today, and the first one being The Grand Jewel. I got a couple of these in the latest Arrow sale, and I wanted to check out some more westerns after watching the likes of Stuart George and Roy and Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. And I thought I would pick up The Grand Jewel, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I've heard it's a solid western, and just to show some of the reversible artwork there. Carlito's Way, which I've never seen before, believe it or not. Could you believe it? And that's the disc there. So yeah, that's The Grand Jewel with Lee Van Cleef. And I know Stuart is a massive fan of this film, and I haven't seen many of this director's work. I think I've only seen Poltergeist and The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that is Life Force. This is Stuart's favourite Tobe Hooper film, he did say in one of his videos, and I think it's Tobe Hooper's only film to be set in Britain as well, specifically I think London. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. International version and the theatrical version. Don't know which one to go for. So that is Life Force. And then an absolute classic here, guys. I absolutely love this film. Not one of my favourite foreign language films, but I still really do like it. Old Boy, fantastic film. I've only seen this the once again. I need to give this one a watch. And oh yes, I forgot it came with a booklet. Get in. Just show some images there. Definitely overdue a rewatch for me, this one. I've never bothered with the remake. I believe this actor was in Snowpiercer. I much prefer the Arrow exclusive cover on this, so I'll definitely be keeping that. So that is Old Boy. And then I've got a bit of a shout out to Mike at Cinema Axeman. Again, I will leave a link to Mike's Arrow collection video he did a couple of years ago. It was really, really good. And this one he showcased in I think a top 10 underrated films video, which I absolutely loved. And I discovered this through Mike's channel, The Villainess. I really enjoyed it. Very John Wick-esque in terms of like its action and its themes. Really good stuff. Need to go back and rewatch this one at some point. And this film I got for the artwork, to be honest. Didn't really know too much about it, but I think there's like a film series of this, but I've only seen this one. But I really enjoyed it still. And yeah, that is Sailor. What is it? Sailor Suit and Machine Gun. Imagine if Machine Gun Kelly was in this. That would be interesting. But I really enjoyed this film. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, that is Sailor Suit and Machine Gun. Very cool little film, that. Really enjoyed that one. These films I haven't seen. There's like a trilogy of these. I got this for like £15, which I thought was a good deal. I think these films go on for about 4 hours each or something like that. Yeah, it's got like a hefty runtime. And I know they're quite well acclaimed films as well. And that's the Human Condition trilogy. I've had this on the shelf for over 2 years, so what does that tell you? I definitely need to get them watched at some point. Oh, art cards for the, was it the Snake Girl and the Silver-Haired Witch, which I think is absolutely awesome. Yeah, don't know too much about these films, to be honest. They're meant to be quite heavy going, but yeah, I need to check them out. But I thought for £15 and 3 films, yeah, I definitely. Well, I think it's. I'm not sure if it's meant to be like the same film but split into 3 parts, so it's 3 individual films. As I say, guys, I don't know too much about this one, but that's The Human Condition. And again, I think, did I discover this through Mike Cinema Axeman's channel? I think I might have done. What have you done to Solang? I really did enjoy this one. I think it's an Italian film, I think. It's got the I think the same actress from the Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. Was that a Video Nasty? I think that might have been. And it's the debut of an actress called Camille Keaton from I Spit on Your Grave, which is also a Video Nasty, which I haven't seen. I need to pick that one up. And again, double discer. And I think this is, yeah, that's its original artwork there. I think it's like a murder case or something, and there's these suspects that are like come together, and yeah, it's it's very good film. That I would recommend that one. What Have You Done to Solang? And this film for me, guys, was just okay. However, I do really like the director. Again, I know my very good friend Warren over at Goose's Movies. Warren has spoke quite highly of this director of late. Hirokazu Koreeda. I probably butchered that name, guys. Apologies about that. And that's the film After the Storm. The same director of Shoplifters and Broker and Monster, which I definitely need to pick up at some point. There's a couple other films like I Wish and Like Father, Like Son, which I haven't seen as of yet. Yeah. Same as the disc, like that alternative artwork there. And then, this would make a trippy double bill. Talk about another double feature, but this would make a complete, utterly trippy double feature, this one. That's El Topo and The Holy Mountain. The Holy Mountain, one of the most bizarre, bewildering films I have ever seen. Guys, I could not explain the plot. It is just so out there. It is so left field. It is really, really strange with some of the things that go on in this film. But I did really like it all the same. I think I just admired it for being something completely out there, left field. It's not going to be for everyone. Not a film you want to watch with your family, that's for damn sure. But I think this director, Alejandro Jodorowsky, an acquired taste, one director you're going to either love or you're going to love. But I really did like this film. I would love to see this at the cinema, to be honest. Really good stuff. I think it's like these characters that come together. You get like a profile with each character and they go on this like bewildering journey. It is so out there. As soon as the film starts, you know you are in for a sort of an eccentric, bewildering ride, but it's a fantastic looking film as well. Not with some of the things that go on, mind you, but a really, yeah, really bewildering watch. And yeah, El Topo, which I did watch a couple years back. I quite liked this one. I think I've given it a bit more thought, and it was like, you know what, that was a good solid watch, but nothing like urgent for like a rewatch or anything. But I think I did admire it for being completely out there in that. There's Battle Royale, and there's the disc. So yeah, that is El Topo. And the last item to show for part 2 of my Arrow video collection is a box set of 4 films by the same director, Krzysztof Kieślowski, who I am a big fan of. I haven't got, is it Decalogue, which is meant to be one of the most longest films out there. I haven't attempted to watch that as of yet, but I do want to pick that up at some point. But this is like a, yeah, 4 film set, Cinema of Conflict, which I think there's one of these films I haven't seen as of yet. It might be The Scar, but Blind Chance, I can remember that one being decent. Actually, I do remember quite liking that one. Camera Buff, I thought was good. I did prefer it when I first watched it, but then second viewing wasn't as good as I remembered, but I thought that was definitely the best one in there. No End, depressing, so depressing, but I did remember quite liking that one as well. And they look good, the spines together. So I'll just show each one. Yeah, I think this might be the one that I haven't seen, actually, the scar. Yeah, kind of strange for something like Arrow to release this, but having said that, guys, I'm getting a lot of the, you know, some of like the more well-acclaimed films like The Lighthouse and The Wolf of Wall Street, which, speaking of which, I wouldn't mind getting that on like Arrow at some point. Blind Chance. No End. Some of this director's films, rest assured though, guys, are pretty on the sort of bleak, depressive side, so you might have to be in the right mood when watching his films. He did the, oh yes, he did the Three Colours trilogy, which I would highly recommend. That's a beautiful trilogy of films, that. So yeah, those are the 4 films by Krzysztof Kieślowski. Yeah, Russian director. I thought it would just make sense just to get all these 4 films together than individually. So yeah, really cool set to have. And I think I got this for quite a good deal, actually. I think this was only about 30 quid for 4 films, which was pretty good. So yeah, that's the 4 films set by Krzysztof Kieślowski. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And do let me know your thoughts on any of these titles that I've showcased here today on the channel. I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.